Everyone, thank you for coming out today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And please do not forget to hit on the like button. A 22 years old woman in Delta State has done the unimaginable to her own husband. This is a pregnant woman allegedly hacked her own husband to death over an alleged extramarital affair in Delta State, Nigeria. And this incident happened just yesterday, March 5th, 2021, at Ekejebo axis of Ughelli town in Ughelli North local government area of Delta State. It was also gathered that a 22 years old woman identified as Faith Okiemute allegedly killed her husband Edafe Unako, aged 27 years, with a machete. That was what she used on him. And it was alleged that after committing this crime, she fled to the Ughelli A Division police station to escape jungle justice because she already knew that people around who would now see this act, they may even beat her up to death. So she decided that instead of her dying in the arms of friends and people that knew her husband, let her quickly go into the police division where she would take safety from the hands of people that would, out of anger, beat her up. And the woman was angry that her husband did not spend the night at home. That was where this whole problem had started. After he had returned, she accused him of having been with another woman, and she decided that she was going to machete him, which she actually did. She started with his hand. She macheted one of his hands and then his abdomen. Who would survive this kind of a gruesome act? This lady is really mean. She then ran to the Ughelli A Division police to report herself, while his friends now rushed him to the hospital that's in Ughelli Central Hospital, where he was confirmed dead. And angered by this, his death, it's a painful thing. A lot of people in the community were so angry, his own friends, they were mad. So because of that, when they confirmed him dead, they had to take his body away from the hospital and brought the body and dumped his corpse at the entrance of the Ughelli A Division of the Nigerian police, which led to sporadic shooting by the police. They had to start shooting because a lot of people gathered there. Angry youths, angry friends were all there with rage out of what has happened, and she has gone there running there for her own safety. You know, people were so mad. Like, if they had seen this woman, they would have beaten her and given her what she deserved, in the sense that they would have fought for justice for their late friend. But the police did not like the appearance of the angry people in that particular vicinity. They had to start shooting in the air just to disperse the crowd, to chase people away so that they wouldn't be there and cause more chaos, angry at the woman, and then they may start doing certain things there. And that was what made people, they had to disperse. Nobody wants to stay there now, and you're hearing gunshots. They had to leave. And the Delta State Police acting public relations officer, that's DSP Bright Edafe, confirmed the incident and said that they are going to carry out thorough investigation. However, it's already clear that this woman killed her own husband. And that's why she had to go and report herself very fast before angry youths will kill her by themselves. And this couple has a 2 years old child, while the pregnant woman is said to have two children with her former husband, whom she married before she met the disease, that's her husband, whom she just killed. And you can see this particular couple, they're a very young couple. And you will also see this lady, a young lady like this. You will be imagining what came over you. What were you thinking? What were your thoughts? Were you thinking that it's something you can easily get away with? Or what kind of anger is this? And it was so bad in 2019, that's June 19th to be precise. She went to her Facebook page, and her name on Facebook, the nickname she used was Okis Gold. And in that Facebook post, she now said that if anyone should dare come near her husband, that she is going to deal with that person because she is a jealous lover. Now, what are you describing this as? Is this jealousy, wickedness, or being unnecessarily mean? If this is what they describe as jealousy, I think a lot of people will be killing their lovers or the people they claim they love out of jealousy. People can be jealous. It's normal for you to love somebody and be jealous, but not jealous in a mean way, not jealous to the point that you would want to take the life of the person you claim that you love. Then what do you call that? Is that love? How can this woman who even had the children somewhere else in her previous marriage, and this guy still took you in and accepted to be with you, meanwhile you decided on your own that the best way for you to go about things was to kill this guy instantly? She didn't even hesitate. She didn't even think of it at all before carrying out her act. You can imagine that this particular woman had made up her mind what she was going to do to her husband. A reasonable and responsible woman, the first thing you will do is to ask yourself a question. What happened to my husband? It's not supposed to be worried like, where has he gone to? What has happened to him? Hope he's okay. The next thing she was meant to have said was to call friends. Have you seen my husband? I have not seen him. Or even call the cops like, he's missing. I didn't see him. He didn't spend the night in the house. That is what a responsible, reasonable woman would do. Instead, she sat down and carried out all her own conclusions and decided that her husband was out there with another woman. Who knows, probably this was all false. If you should go deeply now to investigate, maybe he wasn't with anybody. Probably something happened along the way. Maybe he was held up by something. He was held up by either the cops, or he ran into bad groups or something. There are so many things that would have kept him out there and not make him come back home. Sometimes some people are even faced with very difficult, unforeseen circumstances out there. Some people are accused falsely on the road and then they are locked up in cell. And when they find out the truth the next morning, they release them and they go back home. There are different reasons. People, their cars will break down. There are no other vehicle for you to even get to take back home because it's already late in the night. And probably be looking for a way to get back to your house. You may end up deciding to sleep in the car. If you don't have a phone, or probably your phone is dead or something, how would you reach out to your wife or to your family to let them know where you are? There are certain situations that would come up like that. People don't plan for things, but there are unforeseen circumstances that usually happen. And what would you do in such difficult situation? Would you start running home, jogging home? What if you're very far away, miles away from home? You would just sleep in your car, and then the next day in the morning, and you find a way to go back home. Should it always have to be that he's cheating? Maybe she had a cheating suspicion about her husband, but that is not enough reason. Even if she was suspecting him, the first thing you have to do is to ask questions. But hers was so terrible and bad because the first thing she just confronted him with, you spent the night with another woman. It's just that she had made up her mind that she was going to kill her husband. Because she, being a jealous person, she was jealous in a very mean way. She was jealous for her own selfish interest and her own selfish gain. On the other hand, you would describe this as being possessive. and obsessed in a very terrible way. She arranged herself that day that she was going to kill this man. Otherwise, it was for her to first of all ask questions, make findings first. Where did you go? What happened? Hope you're okay. That's the first thing. Hope you're okay. I was worried about you. There are different things you should have even said before asking him even what happened. Or the first thing is like, what happened? I'm happy, glad you're alive. You're okay. Was there any problem? Just hear from the person first. These are little questions you just ask just to hear from him. First, you haven't been happy that he's still alive. What if something had happened to him and he had already died before even coming back to the house, and she was arranging herself for machete, and then they will now tell her the man is dead? How would she have felt in that situation? But now you just bounced on the man, you spend the night with another woman. I'm sure this guy was taken unaware, otherwise he would have defended himself. That's why she went for his arms first. She now had to go for his hand, knowing that will weaken him. He can't fight her back. It's just so painful that some people would decide to carry out terrible, unimaginable acts on their fellow human being. This is the father of your children. This is a man you claim you loved so dearly. Then what was she professing on Facebook, where she went and said she's a jealous lover? Anyone who comes near her man, she will be dealt with. Then what kind of love does she have for this man? Obviously, she didn't love him. I think this is just demonic obsession that was disturbing this woman. Nothing more than that. Because for you to treat your fellow human being like this, it's only a mean person that would do this. Because she watched herself cut this guy. After cutting his arm, you now cut out his abdomen again. Isn't that too much? Did she even stop at the first one when she cut his arm? That would have made her to know that what I'm doing now, is it right? Or I should stop here. Some people, there are some kind of possession that they'll be possessed, that they will not know what they are doing. They are under some kind of control or influence of some evil spirits. Then at the point when they are doing that thing, it's like something would leave them and their eyes will just get cleared and they will stop. But this one is like whatever was controlling her was really at a good work in her, because after cutting his hand, when he had screamed, it would have occurred to you that, oh, this thing is going too far, I need to stop here. But she went further to rip his abdomen open, knowing that this would lead to his death. She knew all along. She knew. She was so upset that she was ready to kill, and she actually killed him. Look at a pregnant woman. Are you not supposed to sit down and think of how you take care of your health and your unborn child? Shouldn't that be her priority? Instead, she's more concerned and bothered about what her husband is doing outside. She that even had children with another man outside, and she was married before. Isn't that enough reason for him to have double thoughts about her? But he's still living with her. They're all still together. And then she decided that she was going to take this man away from his children. This is so painful. Look at a young man. She just took this innocent man away from his family, his immediate family and friends. It's so heartbreaking when you see that some people don't even think before they act. Please, people should think before they act. Think twice and ask yourself a question. What will be the consequences of your actions? How will it affect the next person close to you? You don't take actions all because of your emotions, all because you're being controlled with anger. This jealousy is a wicked one. People are bound to get jealous when you are in love with somebody. You will get jealous. It's only normal. It's even natural. Even the Bible says God is a jealous God. You are human. God will understand that you're a human being. You get jealous. When you see somebody you love, even just seeing the person you love talking to another man or another woman, there's this jealousy in you. You feel somehow like, what's going on? What are they discussing? It's normal. You feel that way, and then you let go and let it move or pass by. That's another way. You be so jealous of your husband that you be like, anytime he comes back, you be like, hope no girl talked to you, or hope you didn't have anything to do with any girl. You could even use that as a joke, not that you would take it very serious and you will now start acting on it. Or if you see your husband with a girl, you be like, hope you guys are not having anything together. You know, I will not be happy to see that you are into another woman when we're together. It's normal for you to get jealous, but being jealous to this point mean, no, this is not jealousy, it is wickedness. Unnecessarily being evil. For you to kill somebody, this lady is very mean. Even a man, even if it's a man, and some men do it though, that they will, and they only do it if you see a man doing this to his wife, except in a situation where he has caught her red-handed with another woman. And not in all cases. It's in some cases the man would, out of anger, he would beat up his wife or strangle her to death and even kill the man that he found with his wife. But not in all cases. Like I said, it's in very rare cases that you see the man would kill the woman. You will barely hear that a man would just suspect his wife, suspect, and then he will just kill her. Most times you will hear that this man caught his wife with another man. And so he took action as a result of that. But straight up, you're killing your husband because that was what you felt, that was what you thought. Who knows? Maybe she was wrong all along. Maybe he wasn't even with any other woman. Maybe some other things held him. Well, I'm sure she didn't even give him the opportunity to explain because she was already ready with her machete and she kept it at a corner where the husband would not even see it. And as soon as she just bounced on him and said, you are with another woman, you know, when you're taking unaware, you don't expect something, you won't be ready for it. She just took out his arm, cut his arm down, and then took to his abdomen immediately. For this guy not to defend himself just because she took him by surprise. He didn't expect anything like that coming. Otherwise, a guy like this would have defended himself and to take that machete away from her. But it was already too late when he realized what was happening. It's such a pity. I wonder how the cops would handle this situation owing to the fact that she is pregnant. Who knows, maybe they'll keep her on house arrest for a while, or probably they have special places that they keep pregnant women. Because once it's a case of murder, you can't do anything about it to run away, especially when you're already caught. Because she has already reported herself, and the police obviously can't just release her or let her go because she is pregnant. I'm sure they will arrive at the conclusions and then they would do what they are meant to do so that this guy's death would not be in vain. At least let her face the charges of what she has done. She is very, very lucky that she knew she had done wrong and she had to run away. Otherwise, those his friends and neighbors and everybody that came around would have bounced on her. They would have also retaliated for their own friend and brother. She just took this guy away from his immediate family, friends, and people that even knew him. Please, people should be very careful. There's a difference between jealousy, obsession, possession. These are different words entirely when you are with someone you claim you love. When all these things are misinterpreted, that's when people act in a very horrible, unbelievable manner. This lady, she was jealous in an evil way, and not just jealous, she is possessive and she is obsessed with him. This is what happens when you are so obsessed with somebody that you're feeling like your whole life is tied to this person, and if this person does anything, you would rather kill him than let him move. Some women have opened their mouth to say something like this: any day this man will cheat on me, rather than let him live, I would take his life so that he won't see the opportunity to come and be with other women. But that is not the way. There are other ways for you to handle marital issues like this and not taking the life of someone you claim you loved. Friends, what do you all think about this? This woman who had just hacked her husband to death all because she felt he spent the night with another woman. What kind of justice should be done for this man? Because this lady just took this innocent life away. And again, she is even pregnant. That's what will make this whole charges against her very difficult to an extent, because they may need to wait until she is due for delivery or she has given birth. It depends on the stage at which she is on the pregnancy. They may decide that they would let it be until after the delivery, or they will put her on house arrest pending when she has given birth. But it's so unbelievable that you would see a woman do this kind of a thing. You would say, what kind of a woman is this? This person must be very, very hardened to go to this extent. Once again, may the soul of Edafe rest in perfect peace with the Lord. May Almighty God console his family, friends, well wishers, and every other person that got to know him. Friends, please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class, starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there you can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Mathpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Mathpa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.